Hmm. Accountability. Eddie here with what I hope most of you will think are wise words, and I'm going to jump straight into it. And I have some notes so I don't drift off and I just keep on track. So I apologize if my eyes are stuck to my notes as opposed to the camera, and I'm just going to use my desktop, so I don't have my camera out or anything like that. I apologize for the quality if there are any issues with that. But basically, just trying to find some common ground right now that everyone can agree on, hopefully. And to get started off, anyway, we have just lost our voice as American citizens, and it's because we've allowed ourselves to become divided. The real major topics and discussion points in our society today have been camouflaged by more seductive ones that evoke anger and confusion. A great example is pollution. At least that's the real topic anyway. Many of us know it by what society has labeled it as. Does global warming exist? But guess what? It doesn't matter if you believe in global warming. Honestly, it's okay if you do, and it's okay if you do not. The discussion is actually about pollution. Does it exist? Is it harmful to our health, to our family's health, to our environment? It's pretty hard to say no to that even if you try, as we've found out. So, do you think we should be focusing on finding more productive ways of moving away from those industries and companies that pollute our environment the most, and finding those good working people better jobs that will not hurt their health or ours? You be the judge. And how about always the latest tax plans or the latest healthcare plans and systems that people propose that have both Democratic and Republican citizens and politicians alike waging war on one another about which plan is best and which of these plans is actually going to fix things, while these same people are also remaining stubborn within their own parties, which they would call loyalty to their party. But the only problem is that our parties do not remain loyal to us. Okay? And the big news is that they all turn out bad. These tax plans, these healthcare plans, they all turn out bad. Okay? And neither political party has had answers to this. Okay? For at least, I would say, the last past 100 years, the American people have not had a good tax plan or good health care. Okay? Sincerely, besides slight deviations that only make us think things are getting a little bit better, within the big picture of this country and the finances, it has all been on a consistent downward slope for a long, long time. And you know, when this country was founded, a lot of our politicians used to be citizens living in the real world, people who had to live within the confines of these tax plans and healthcare plans without a way out. And those are the people that should be leading us now. I'm talking about people like farmers, nurses, policemen, teachers, etc. Our politicians need to be held accountable. There needs to be a committee in each state made up of these real world citizens dealing with real American issues that our governors, senators, representatives, and yes, especially the president need to answer to. And I mean, this needs to happen in public events. So our so-called leaders can look these committee members in the eyes, and all of us, and explain how they are changing things that matter, not how they are working to change them or how they would change them if we would just elect them. And there also needs to be real consequences for the politicians that cannot answer these questions. Now, I'm not saying I have this idea completely structured and set in stone, but the idea itself is that this or something like this will be essential to changing things. And I mean real change now, not a typical politician's definition of change. And please do not let anyone tell you that an idea like this is too complicated. It's an easy way out and simply not true. So please, let's stop being Democrats. Let's stop being Republicans and just start being accountable Americans. We have a civic duty to this country, and when things are bad for this long, we own a big piece of that blame for losing focus. Now I have designed a t-shirt for the movement. I have posted a link to the shirt in the description below the video, and I will not be getting any profit from this. I have set the price at as low as I could, besides what the company is taking for printing and handling. So do what you can to share the movement and the symbol and the image. There will be an image of the symbol and what will be on the t-shirt and what it looks like in a few seconds at the end of this video, and also the website that you can get it at will also be posted on the symbol that I will be showing after this. And I also wanted to mention, I just want to check here quickly to make sure of the numbers, but it's bonfire.com, which is the website. It's very reputable, and the way it works out is for this movement, at least 49 people need to buy the shirts, and if that doesn't happen, and the campaign length is going to be 21 days, so 49 people do not buy the shirts within 21 days, no shirts are printed, no one pays anything, your money's returned, nothing like that. You can look into the website, please feel free, it's very reputable. A lot of mainstream people who make big change use the website. And I realize that this may not pick up steam. There is a lot to sort through on the internet today, and it may not go anywhere, but that's okay, because at least I'm trying, and I'm not going to stop trying. And all of you, if you have an idea, if you have purpose, follow through with it. That's why we're here, right? And basically, just if you find yourself caught up in a debate, in a discussion, just make sure you're not caught up in the mess of confusion that clouds communication. Decipher the real topic, and please find common ground.